Good morning, class. We're going to do today a 45-degree haircut with about 2 inches taken from the bottom, and I'm going to section it and show you the sections first. And we're going to start with the front. I usually pull everything forward all the way to the front, and I pull down right down the middle. It's a little easier than trying to push back. Part it right down the middle. And then from here now, I'll come to the back and just pull it down to the back, right in the middle, part it on each side. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go right behind the ear, and I'm gonna pull straight down and push this aside. And what I'll do with this first part of the left side is I'll find the parietal ridge, which is right where the comb starts to bend. So if you can see it, it starts to bend right about there. So again, I'm going to pull it forward and separate it. Bring this section up. And last time when we were doing the twists, I wasn't on it as much as I should have been, so this time we're going to be really nice and tight. What I do now is I twist with my left and hold with my right. Twist with my left, hold with my right, twist with my left. Put my finger right on top of the roll, wrap it one time, and then twist your finger down and twist it around until you get it nice and tight all the way around. And then I just put a clip right there. Okay, then I take this same side right here, and I do the same thing. I bring it down, twist with my left, hold with my right, twist with my left, hold with my right, put my finger on top, put my finger down, roll it around, and pinch it tight. Okay, then do the same thing to this side. Bring it down right behind the ear, straight back. Find my parietal ridge, which is the side that's right there where it starts to bend, right there. So I'm just gonna go right there, and I'm gonna pull it straight down. Grab that first section, pull it up, pull the hair tight, twist, twist with my left, hold with my right, twist with my left, hold with my right, and then your one finger goes right on top. Put your finger down and twist around with your finger till you get it nice and tight. Okay, the right side, the same thing. Comb down, twist to your left, hold with your right, twist, hold, finger on top, wrap it around once, and then twist it. So you get it all wrapped up, and then you just hold it down tight. Okay, now we're going to the back, and we're going to come straight down the back to the middle. And with that, I'm going to take a parting in the back to get my guide. So again, I'm going to cut 2 inches off. Straight back, push to the right, and I'm going to drop a guide about 1 inch across the back. Comb everything over in the exact same way you did the sides. Comb everything out. Twist with your left, hold with your right, twist with your left, hold with your right. And then put your finger right on top, wrap it around, and then twist it. So you get a nice little twisty bun there. Then I'm going to do this side the same way. Drop my guide. About 1 inch guide, drop it. Grab everything, Everything on the right side. Comb up, pull it into the right. Get everything like a ponytail. Twist, hold, twist with the left, hold with the right. Twist, hold, finger on top, one time around, and twist it all the way around to get like a little bun. Okay, so now we're gonna start with our 0 degree. Put our head down just a little bit. Come down. Just take a little 0 degree cut. I start from the middle. Bring that to that side, that to that side. And I'm gonna take off 2 inches. So I'm just bringing it down about 2 inches straight across. Okay. Then I take the corner of the left side, bring it down straight across. The right side, straight across. Okay. Make sure after you check it, you're standing straight in front of it so that you can make sure your guide is directly straight across. Okay. And drop the next section. 1 inch partings. I like taking 1 inch because on a 45, you have to grab a little bit more hair. Again, twist, hold, wrap around, twist around, and pinch it. Drop this side down, 1 inch. Partings, and then you take the one twist, 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 finger on top, wrap it around, and good to go. Okay, so now we're going to take that down. Now the thing with the 45 is that we're going to create a layer, and it's going to go only down here on the bottom half. So as I'm taking this 1 inch section right here, I'm gonna pull it straight out. My guide is the 0 degree down here when I cut it. And the way I'm doing it is I'm bringing my hand over the top, grabbing the hair, pulling it straight out to where my guide is. And then here's my guide down there. And then I'm dropping my elbow and turning my hands going up. And I'm cutting up. Okay, you notice that I'm on a 45 degree slant, and so is my haircut on a 45 degree. Okay, so I let that go. Take the next section, bring a little bit of the other section in there. Come in over the top of your fingers, scissor it, pull it across, bring your elbow down, find the guide, and then cut across. Okay, in the last section on the corner, of the left side, pull it straight out, hand over the top, bring it straight across and bring it down, and you're cutting up. Okay, and then you bring this side across. Same way, take a little bit of the middle, straight across, hand over the top, and then slant your fingers down and cutting up. Okay, and the same thing for the last one. We're gonna grab that one. Bring it across all the way down, bring your elbow down, and as the guide is dropping right there, you're gonna cut up. Okay. So now what you did is you created a layer right on the bottom going up. So when you want to check it, you just want to come like this, go right to the middle, and just see if everything is going up. And if there's a couple little pieces that you can just cut them going up. I'm still going at 45 degrees up. Okay, and then on that side, I'll just check it to make sure. Bring her around. I want to make sure I'm still going up. This one I'm going just a little bit like that. I'm still going up. And this one, same thing. Just a little bit. Okay, that's how you check it. Okay, so now we're gonna go down section by section. Start from the back. Again, twist, 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 twist. One finger on top, roll it around, get it out of your way. One inch parting, bring it across. Twist, 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 twist. Finger on top, roll it around, and pin it up. Comb everything down. Okay. We're just gonna come around this way, and we're gonna do the exact same thing. Straight down the middle, grab and pinch, bring that out. Again, just so you can see, we're just gonna part it, push it this way, part it and push it that way. And then the middle is what we're gonna take, the whole middle. Again, we're bringing it down at a 45-degree slant. Once we drop some of the guide, we turn our fingers and we're cutting up. You're gonna take this side, one section from this side. Same thing, bring it down, drop your elbow, and you're cutting up. Same thing on this corner. Straight out, and then drop your elbow, and then stopping at the guide and cutting up. Okay. Go to the next section, straight out, drop your elbow, bring your fingers across and bring them down, straight up. Take the next section. Come over the top, bring your fingers down, drop your elbow, bring it down, straight up. And then the last one, same way. You don't have to worry about the bottom hairs, they've already been cut, so you're just gonna take about maybe three inches and just grab that 3 inches because that's the part that hasn't been cut. Hand over the top, slide your elbow down, and cut up. Okay, there we go. Then we'll do another one. Another 1 inch section. Twist with the left, hold with the right, twist with the left, hold with the right, twist with the left. Finger on top, wrap it around, put your finger and twist it like a bun till you get it nice and tight. Twist, twist, twist. Finger on top, wrap it around. I'm gonna drop a little bit more on this side. Okay, so we're coming straight down the back. Again, taking the middle section, holding it, pushing that way, this one to the left, pulling it straight out, hand over top, bringing it down to a 45-degree angle, and then dropping the guide right there just a little bit, and then cutting up. Again, I'm going up. Coming across this way. Drop my hand and my elbow, bring my fingers up, cut up. The third one. Straight across. Elbow down, fingers up. Okay, that's it, that one. Then I take the next section over, part of the middle. And again, don't worry about this hair down here that's already been cut. We're just working with this. Even though you're grabbing some, you can let some of those drop because it doesn't really matter until you put your elbow down. You see your guide, and you cut up. Okay. Bring it out, drop your elbow, fingers up, 45-degree cut. Last part, take a little bit of that one. Straight out, bring it down a little, drop it to the guide, straight up. Okay, one more. Bring everything right down the back. And we're going to follow the same step. Right down the middle. Straight down, 45. Drop your elbow. Find the guide down there. And then straight up. Again, just straight up. Okay. I'm going to start back here. Go down. Straight out. Bring your elbow down, find your guide, and cut straight up. Okay, same thing here, drop the guide, put your elbow down, find your little guide there, and cut straight across. Again, remember we're cutting up. If you start to cut down and you're not cutting, you're not doing the right 45. Okay, so again, I'm pulling it all the way across the top, bringing my elbow down, bringing my fingers across, finding my guide, and cutting up. Okay. One more time on the far side, bring it across, drop your elbow down, slide her down, find your guide, and cut up. And the last one. Straight across, bring your elbow down, find your guide, and cut across. All right, so that's the whole back. And again, to check it, you just want to take a big section of the back and bring it straight across and see if we've gotten everything pretty straight. So I have a couple little wild ones there. So all I'm gonna do is just cut those little wild ones. I'm gonna bring it across the top again to the next corner, straight across. See if I see any little wild ones. I see a couple little ones. And then straight across the top again. And that looks pretty good on this side. Now take this side, straight across all the way down, 45, good. And again, sliding it to a 45-degree angle, just checking to see. There's a few little wild ones, so I'll just cut those little wild ones. Okay. Okay, so now we're gonna go to the side. We're gonna drop the side. And again, this is the part that's the parietal ridge where the parting was. And we're gonna do the same thing that we did to the back, but I'm gonna split it right in half. Just push this over and get my guide. So I'm going exactly behind the ear where the hair was cut and bringing it straight down and finding my guide right there. Okay? Make sure the head is straight. Bring it straight down, finding your guide right here and cutting straight across. Same thing there on this side. Straight down, find your guide, cut straight across. Okay, now that whole section can stay like that because that's our guide, our 0 degree. Now we're going to start with our 45 again. We're going to bring it down right behind the ear just to see, you know, that has been cut already, but we're just going to make sure that we're going to take a little bit of what's been cut and making sure we're staying on the same track. 45, elbow down. There's my guide right there. And I'm going to bring it and cut up. Okay, take another section in the middle, right on top of the ear, bring it across, bring your elbow down, point your fingers out, and cut up. And then this last one, just bring it straight up, straight across, fingers on top, slide it down, 45 degree, and lift your fingers up and get your 45. Okay, and we'll do the same thing with the other side. No, I'll do here, the top, and then we'll go to the other side. Same thing, coming straight down. Start from right behind the ear. Drop the bottom because that's been cut. The parietal ridge has been cut already. So now we're just going to bring it straight down to a 45. Make sure this is a 45 angle. And find your guide down here, and there it is, and then cut up. Usually the top doesn't have that much hair on it anymore because you're not taking layers, you're just bringing that long length to the layers down here on the bottom. Okay, again, another section, bring it across, take it from the top, pull it all the way across, bring it down to your 45 degree, which is right here, and then turn your fingers, and then cut up. And the last one, straight across, bring it across, all the way down, 45 degree, make sure your angle's going down, and then cut up. Okay. So now to check it again is the same way. We just go across 45 degree at a horizontal way and make sure that there's no little ones hanging out. So there's a couple right there. And there's probably gonna be a couple right there. And the reason why you get those little wild ones is because you're taking a little bit more hair than you should. You could take smaller sections and it'll be less heavy. Okay, so now we're gonna turn around to the other side. Same way. I'm gonna get my guide. Take a little bit of the hair from behind the ear, straight down, and get my guide. There's my guide right there, and I'm cutting straight across my fingers for my 0 degree. Again, straight down, 0 degree. Okay. Now we're going to take the next section, and then we're going to take our part, comb everything forward, to the side, straight down, and then you're going to start right behind the ear, which is right here. And you're going to take a little bit behind the ear and a little bit of the new hair. And you're going to do that 45 degree cut. And it's going to be pulled down, elbow up, fingers going down, 45 degree, turn your fingers and going up. Okay, another section, straight down, slide down, 45 degree, cut up. Make sure your partings are coming straight, but you're staying at 45 degrees. Last one more. Coming down to 45 degrees, turning my fingers, cutting up. And the last one, straight across. Slide down to 45-degree angle, lift your fingers up, and cut that little piece off. Okay, and again, now to check it, we're just gonna turn her a little bit and pull everything straight out at a 45 horizontally, and just tie that in. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. Oh, just a little bit right there. Okay, there you go. Now we got a 45-degree cut all around. And what I want to show you is the back where the layers start to happen. They all will happen from here down. It's going to be one length. But once you get the 45-degree cut in there, that's where the layers start. Right there and all the way down to the bottom. So when someone wants a light layer on the bottom, that's how you would do it. So you would be able to see the little bit of layers that are created just from the bottom only. Up in here, it's not gonna be nice and smooth. And when I blow dry it, you'll see the pattern of the smoothness and then the layers. Again, this side, the same thing. You'll see the pattern of the layers. You just pull them out, lift it up, and you can see the layers all on the bottom.
Okay.
Okay, and then you'll see it in the front, because it was 45 in the front too, so you pull it up, see the layers, you can see the layers, okay? So we got it all layered, all 45-degree cut, and when I blow dry it, you really will see more of the angle of the 45-degree.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm gonna blow dry it now. You'll see it on the next segment.